Hello, 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 friends. Happy Tuesday. I don't know what it is about this new series that is making me nervous. Maybe it's because I'm sharing personal details or something. I don't know what it is, but there's something about this series, right before I go live, I'm just I'm a little nervous. It's kind of weird. My name is Erica R. Meyer of ReframeItStoryMeditation.com. I help busy adults reduce stress, worry, and anxiety through the power of positive storytelling. And it was the loss of my father to cancer in 2015 that inspired that curiosity about positive mindset and how it might affect the physical body. And through that experience, the Reframe It brand was born, like that book back there, and like my latest service, Reframe It Story Meditation. I invite you to go to ReframeItStoryMeditation.com and check out all of the details that are involved with that service. Don't let the word meditation deter you, because it ain't traditional meditation. Let me just say, it is incredibly non-traditional. It's my own spin on meditation, and it's really, I think, probably even best designed for people who have tried traditional meditation, like the calming waves and beaches and forests and trees, and and they just could not focus. And this service gives you something to focus on and listen to and feed your mind with, positive reinforcement, positive action, reframing all of that. And it just kind of keeps your mind busy so you don't feel like you can't focus. So I started a series last week that is called Story Behind the Story. And as a writer and as a creative, I thought it would be kind of interesting to share what goes behind the creation of some of these story meditation stories. For a little bit further detail, in Reframe It Story Meditation, I deliver a brand new meditation every Monday to subscribers. And each Monday, the person who is the listener, who is essentially the main character of the story, is guided through a new location, a new scenario, a new situation. And so every single Monday, my listeners, subscribers, you however you want to call yourself, listeners, subscribers, members, they find themselves in the middle of a brand new location. And it's a brand new fiction story, essentially. Very short, under 10 minutes. And so I thought that it would be interesting and fun to talk about some of the details that go behind some of those stories. I've been writing fiction in one form or another since I was 5. So I've got a good, 30 plus years under my belt. 30 plus. I'm 42. I'm not ashamed to say that. There should be no shame in your age. Age equals wisdom. Okay, whatever. So this particular story meditation that I delivered to my subscribers on Monday took place in a pizza parlor. And it was actually inspired by 4 elements, but really mostly inspired by 2. There is a local pizza place that my husband and I go to on occasion that's walking distance from our apartment. And I love the ambiance in there. Love the ambiance in there. Every time I walk in, and there's 2 that are basically in the same, 2-block radius. And we always choose one over the other. Not necessarily because the food is better, because the food is kind of similar. It's the ambiance that attracts us. And we walk into this particular pizza parlor and it's so warm, it's inviting. It's literal warmth, it's figurative warmth. It is nice to be able to sit down in a booth, a traditional Italian red booth, and to, watch families. There's so many different people from all walks of life that go there, and it's just so much fun. And that ambiance kind of stays with me. And then there was a recent article. I live in San Francisco, and there was a recent article about the closing of an Italian grocery store. The owner has decided to retire finally and sell the business. And we had never actually visited there before because it's outside of our neighborhood. But after reading the article, we went over there to check it out before they close next month. And they've been around since 1925. And the owner's been working in the shop since he was 11. And it was that detail about the fact that he'd been working in there since he was 11 years old that I worked into my story meditation. And so in the pizza parlor meditation, you're guided to experience, I guess, the closure of this place that you've been going to for years and years and years and years. It has a rich history with yourself. Some place that just gives you all the feels, all the warm fuzzies, right? And you're guided to practice just having that experience of, you know, losing something that's close to you in that sense. So if you have to be a subscriber of Reframe It Story Meditation to know how the story materializes and how it plays out. But it was those two elements that helped me craft that story. And there's a couple of other pizza places from my childhood that lent a hand as I was actually crafting the story. There's a place that my father used to take me to. My mom used to work nights at a mental health hospital. She was a mental health nurse, psych nurse. And she used to work the graveyard shift. And so my dad would often, you know, be the one that would take me out to dinner. And there was from walking distance from our home, there was a pizza parlor that was there, and he would always take me there. And I remembered it so vividly because it was 2-story, and we always had to go upstairs, and there was this huge like mural of celebrities in Hollywood black and white wallpaper of celebrities and old movies and that kind of thing. And it just, you know, one of those memories that gave me the warm fuzzies, and all of those little things, all of those little experiences lend themselves to the creation of story. So anyway, that is where I drew elements from to craft this particular story meditation that my subscribers got on Monday. And again, if you're interested in what that story was and how that materialized and just the story itself, you can go to reframeitstorymeditation.com and subscribe now. Guys, this service has been in existence for about less than 2 months, and I keep adding more and more value to it. My subscribers now, in addition to having that Monday deliverable, they also receive, along with that meditation, questions for reflection that help them to ponder the meditation a little bit further and think about how they can further apply the message of that given week to their lives. I just made the Reframe It book audio and ebook version available to them exclusively. You can't get the ebook or audio version of Reframe It publicly. Only the print book is available to the general public. So the ebook and the audiobook of this is now part of their subscription. They have access to it, and it's exclusive to them. And you may have also heard me say that I had a Reframe It online course that was affiliated with this book, helping you to further apply the Reframe It principles into your life. And I chose not to bring that course back to the general public because I'm going to be uploading soon the course content to be exclusively available to Reframe It Story Meditation subscribers as part of their subscription. So I keep pouring more and more value into the service, and so I do invite you to go check it out. There are 2 free preview meditations that are available at the site. It's just going to keep getting better and better, so you want to make sure you get on it now. Because I freaking love this service with all of my corazón, and it's amazing, and I love it. So anyway, we'll be on later this week probably with another thing, and then again, I'll probably do story behind the story every week, once a week, and then once I have more meditations that are archived, because right now we've only been in existence for a little less than 2 months, so I don't know how many meditations are in there now, but I do want to be talking about how I crafted them and how and why and what details went in them. So anyway, reframeitstorymeditation.com. You guys have an amazing Tuesday and happy reframing. Bye, y'all.